Hi, babe.
Hi.
Lovely to see you. It's freezing. Listen, I did get a little bit frustrated in that game. I do still think the football that we're playing is boring, but it was nice to see some like good performances from Willian, from Pedro, and they come under criticism quite a lot. So
I think we were awful.
I'm happy for you to say that.
Well, no, I mean, I think a few people had good games. Aspie did, Willian and Pedro for the goals. Hazard, I would say not.
He's not really a good false nine, is he?
No.
It's a waste.
I think Sarri's got to realise this isn't working. I know he wants it to work and he's trying for it to work, and I think us beating Man City that way was amazing, but I think it was a one-off game wonder sort of thing, and I think it's not going to work. I don't really know what his problem is with Ollie and not playing him.
Yeah, why wouldn't you?
I don't get it, and I don't think Hazard benefits from playing there, and that's the problem in a way, because I'm kind of sick of Hazard being everyone's like, oh right, Hazard A-star all the time, because who knows if he's going to be here at the end of the season, and we need to work out a way if he isn't to work it out and put Ollie in and put Willian and Pedro either side.
So, I completely agree. I think at times the game, it just seemed very, very flat. Like our football just seemed very flat. So we have to remember it is Newcastle. So they aren't the hardest team to beat. Maybe away from home, but at Stamford Bridge, I normally feel like we do a better job. And that's not to take away from any of the good performances, because we did score 2 good goals. It just you can see that the team. I mean, going into Arsenal next week, we're going to struggle a little bit.
Yeah, because that's what worries me, because I can't see us beating Arsenal and Spurs the way that's just gone, because it's Newcastle. We shouldn't have conceded for one, and I think we were actually really good against Spurs. First half maybe not, second half we did sort of bring it our own. I thought we were the better team, so that sort of gives us hope for when we play them here in a couple of weeks, but that performance doesn't really give any positive incomes for what's going to happen.
No.
Really.
Me and Dan were talking. David Luiz, his passing generally is very good. We don't think he's the best defender, but I suppose today he didn't have the most awful game.
Well, I'd never know with David Luiz. That's the problem. I think he was good today. I can't lie, he was really good. But I think in the big games, like when we lost horribly to Spurs back in on October or November, whenever it was. That was horrible. That was his worst performance of the season, I think.
And he weren't good.
He can make stupid problems for us and stupid mistakes, and I think that's what costs a lot in the game. And he's just unpredictable. I think that's the point. And I think
sometimes he's fantastic, other times.
Yeah, and I think he's at the end of his sort of career in the next year, 2 years, and I can't see the problem with bringing Christensen in. He played against Spurs, and I think he did really well. Yes, we conceded, but that was of course for the penalty.
It's quite hard to judge Christensen at the moment because he's not getting enough game time, so obviously he's not going to be the most outstanding, is he, every week? Listen, we're going to Arsenal next week. It's a huge game. It's a late kick-off. Are you hopeful? They did lose today against West Ham.
No, that is true. I suppose you always have to be hopeful. This team seems to bring out weird performances at the best times, because we beat City, but I suppose we can't keep using that for the whole season. But I think if we beat Arsenal, that will really bring us for Spurs midweek, and hopefully it all goes our way.
Yes, exactly. Thanks, babe. Perfect.